Good morning, guys. Hope everyone's having a wonderful morning. Um, we have been having problems getting this all set up here with this new channel. So hopefully, we'll give a little bit of time, get some people in here. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Right there.
A bit of time, get some people in here. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Right there.
Time, get some people
If you want to.
All right. There is our first subscriber to join. Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Good morning, Arlene.
We're having to go live on StreamYard. For some reason it wouldn't go live on the YouTube app. So
Morning, Wendy.
I was going to try to do it yesterday. Thought I had everything worked out. I didn't. I'm going to back that up just a little bit. Seems like they took more of the picture away from us.
I know. We're really up and close and personal. There's Neil.
What is going on?
Hey guys. Oh, it said hand pink waving instead of like on the phone it shows a pink hand waving.
Oh.
It actually spelled it out on there.
Oh, well, that's somebody typed it in for a pink hand to come up. You got, if you want a chicken to come up, you put chicken in it. It'll pop up a chicken or something like that.
It shows the pink hand on here though.
MC
Northwest
Josh.
Georgia.
How are y'all? Thank y'all so much for coming over here and joining the new channel. We're surrounded by animals here, but it's, you know, for the last 2 weeks since I've been home, I've trying to find a routine, and it's just hard to get the day started when all these animals just show up and love on you. And
see if Arlene's getting the kids ready for school. That's what I was doing just a little while ago. Well, they get on the bus about 7:10. So I don't want to get spit on by her like you did.
She's only going to spit if Badger's around.
Yeah.
You know, I was trying to get the animals in the picture, and that didn't work. I don't want to show my white legs. So you just get bits and pieces of them. It's been a while since we started a new channel over, so trying to get everything verified and get everything hooked up was a little rough. Well, good morning, Lori.
Hey, hey. Carol says good morning, or good to see y'all this morning. How are you this morning? I'm from Kentucky, Samantha said. We're good. We got, but what I was saying was, we got the kids ready for school. Leighton didn't have to go to school because today and tomorrow, well, and yesterday, but he went to school yesterday, but is semester test. And since he has good grades and he hasn't missed, what, you didn't have any this semester, did you?
One absence.
You had one absence?
Like
oh, yeah, when we went fishing. So only one absence, so he didn't have to take the semester test. So they gave him the opportunity to stay home or go sit and watch everybody else take the test, I guess.
But if I go, I have to take it.
Oh, you do have to take it? Yeah.
So. Yeah, the horse wants to drink coffee. They have become really, really tame. You know, when we got, Lori probably knows, you've seen the ponies there at the auction. You know, her rib cage, you could see her rib cage. His rib cage, and you can't see it no more. We just brought him home, and we just pumped him full of food and just gave them just about anything they wanted.
Then we finally let them out because we had them contained. One, because they were underweight, and we just want to make sure there's nothing wrong with them. But then, two, we wanted them to be confined where we can make sure they get enough food for themselves, because everybody knows how goats are. They are kind of like pigs. They just eat, huh?
Yeah.
Is he walking behind you and scaring you, you big old
baby? Yeah. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, Romeo. Romeo's new to this stuff here, so
He hasn't got used to the whole you don't touch the camera while we're going live situation.
Yeah, so bear with us there. Romeo, they don't like that stuff. You don't do that.
That makes me dizzy.
Yeah. They just needed some love. You have to share the coffee with the animals.
I know.
Lori said they're definitely looking better.
Yeah, they're looking a lot better, and they're just so lovey-dovey. I just don't, which I'm glad they got rid of them, and just because obviously they didn't need them, or maybe they couldn't afford to take care of them no more, because it was bad. But let me scoot in a little bit more so we can get Leighton in here. Yeah, scoot over really close, son.
What are you doing?
All right. We may have to start putting a fence around us to go live.
But Carly will
Neil
jump
said,
over.
"Doesn't Romeo know that messing with the camera is the goat's job?"
Yeah. Yeah,
He doesn't know that yet. Stephanie, what is your shirt? It's an old pickup truck with the cow in the front seat.
A goat in the front.
Or a goat. I can't see. A goat in the front seat, then a cow, then a chicken, then a donkey, and a pig.
Thank you, Samantha. We love the animals as well, in which that last video we put out with Fred, Carly, get over there. When he was over there at the pasture, we went and got him, and a lot of people was like sending comments, got emails saying, we don't need animals, and we're not ready for animals, blah blah blah. But you're never ready for animals, because the goats, we got a good pen set up for them, and they remind me we got to get some tick stuff today, and they still work their way out. And we had one get out yesterday. They learned out jump over the fence. They kind of laid it down to jump it over, but
This one jumps through the fence.
What is y'all's choice on ticks for the dogs? Like I've heard
Carly,
tick
go lay down.
collars are good,
Go lay down.
but it just depends on which one. You better get off my cord.
Carly, go lay down. You big lovey-dovey.
Wants all the attention. But or is a spray gonna be better, or a pill? What's gonna
Come on,
be
go lay down.
better? Make a spot in the garden behind the electric fence. Where's Cowboy? Cowboy was like almost
here.
jumping in the chair. Where's he at? Yeah.
Come here,
right
Cowboy.
there.
Hey, here's the deal. Cowboy's not far from me when I'm outside. Cowboy's not far from me when I come outside. Yeah.
Josh says it depends on the dogs, really, Stephanie, on what they're more comfortable with and what will work. If the easiest with you to give it to them. All right, we'll try a few things probably.
You'll say hi to everybody.
Paula said, "Brad, how's it being home every day?"
It's taking a lot to get used to. Not only, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but I'm learning their schedule as well, and that's something that is hard, because obviously their schedule's got to keep going. I just got to learn. But I will say I've been to more ball games in 2 weeks than I have probably the whole year last year.
Skittles. You leave that
And
camera alone.
it's been fun. It really has. And getting a lot of stuff done around the farm, to the point that I'm going to say it in the video here coming out is I've got so many videos built up for Eddy with the on Eddy Family Farm, that probably in the next 3 or 4 days, probably going to get a video every day. I've got to get caught up with. I've got to get caught up to at least a day out or something like that, because used to I like to stay ahead like that because I got to go back to work and I may not get a film or anything for 5 days or 4 or 5 days, and staying ahead that made me feel comfortable because I knew I did not have to come home, edit. Now it's just kind of taking care of the property, and that's one big thing. And I think you've already showed it on your channel, but we got a zero turn lawnmower, and me and Leighton has been. You might have to scoot over some more, son. You're not in it. Me and Leighton's been cleaning the property and cleaning trees and you name it. It's been crazy, but we're learning.
Yep.
That's I was talking to Daniel yesterday, and that's what he was saying is, it takes a little while to get adjusted to the wife and kids schedule, and
I know. I think I had like, how long were you police officer?
10 years.
About 10 years, and I had to change my schedule, which then we only had 3 kids. 2 kids. 3 kids. Like Kayson was little, I think, when you first become police officer. And don't be doing that.
No, I'm about to say it's
He
been
got
out
flour. But he worked nights a lot. So I would stay up late until he would get home, and sometimes I still do, or I still did. So I'd work and then have to stay up late. Now I get to sleep. So I'm gonna train him to what I do during the day.
Yeah.
Morning from Ruston, Louisiana, Lincoln Parish. I might have to send Mr. Brandon a tumbler from my state community coffee company.
Yeah, I love drinking coffee in the mornings, which today I've got just a regular pink one, but usually I drink them out of red Solo cups
Hey,
or
Ed.
styrofoam cups because I drink it throughout the property, and then I might, leave it on the side by side, and then later on come back, or the kids take it. Um, so it's just easier for me to have Solo cups. So I can just throw them away when I'm done.
Yep. I would not use the collar on a farm dog. Okay, then we may just do like I've seen some like frontline pills. And stuff like
Kevin uses. I don't know. I was talking to him last night about it. I'll have to call him again and see what the name of that was. But he fed them. He gave them something. I don't remember what it is.
You can use permethrin and almost all. Okay.
The tiny house. We're still, slowly but surely. Like during the day, I'm working a lot around the farm, and then at nighttime, I'll usually go in and do stuff. Yep. Yeah. Put on something back there. Romeo, back there.
Show it to him, babe.
You might have to get them some more than that. Just give them a snack. Yeah, go get some more so they don't fight over it. Get a scoop. Where was I going? What was I saying?
I don't know. I wasn't listening to you. Isn't that what you told me?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, the tiny cabin.
Yeah.
So we didn't record this because I was so excited, and the other night we got the shower all installed and everything, but we didn't have the shower curtain yet. So
we was looking on Amazon for a shower curtain and a rod and everything.
So I got a tarp, and I homemade a shower curtain, and got to take a shower in a long shower, which that was crazy because you only got 3 to 4 minutes to take a shower in the RV. But so that night I ordered stuff to get a shower curtain around so we could take a shower, you know. And the next morning I checked the mail and we had I don't know if they want to be recognized or not, but um, we had a subscriber send us a long note saying that she was watching one of the lives here a few nights ago and was talking about the shower and we was going to put a plastic, you know, build a shower rod and put a shower curtain around it. And she said that was talking about the one with the complete glass, and it was crazy. It's $400. So she actually bought us a
She bought
glass
us
door.
a glass door for our shower.
Yeah. So we immediately dropped everything. We went to Lowe's. We picked it up, and we come back. It took me about 3 hours to install it, but we got a shower door now.
Yeah.
I took
I think
one this morning.
Yeah, Leighton took one this morning. Never known anyone take a shower in a dark room before. Yeah, it was dark.
Yeah, it was really dark. But you know that I was thinking this yesterday because I was trying to go live yesterday morning, and I was having issues. But I was sitting here thinking, I was like, you know, it's crazy how we're all different. We all think, and that's good though, and it's okay to be different.
Mhm.
We think and do things different, but it's crazy how people like so many people get offended how we actually do our stuff around the farm, and you know, but they don't understand. It's a different story until you're living the life. Um, you know, like when Ed and Roger came down, you know, they had you know, we had a lot of stuff to do, the trapping, and we didn't even get to get all that stuff done that we had planned. But we got the tire up and, you know, did the trapping and stuff. But I still got the stakes for the garden. We didn't get that up. And we had a couple other traps we was going to set out. We didn't get them up for. It's just hard to get everything in a day, especially when you have a schedule like us. And I was already off at the sheriff's office when they was here, so it's hard to get everything done.
Yeah. There's always something to do on a farm. Are y'all ready for school summer break?
Yes. I can't wait for some break. Then we can
Might have to speak up a little bit.
We got. I'm so excited for summer break, so we can go swimming.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. I edited late last night, and we'll probably get beat up on comments about this, but Leighton plays baseball and he eats a lot of sunflower seeds and he spits a lot, and it's because of the sunflower seeds and stuff like that. So if y'all see that in the comments, um, yeah, just protect us on that because I know it's going to be there. People, I mean, it is what it is, but
They've said stuff about that.
yeah.
I'm like, I eat sunflower seeds more than I eat food.
Yeah, Lori, it was really nice of her to do that. It was she sent a long letter and then it was awesome.
Yeah, it was super sweet.
We also got another package in the mail as well, and we're going to be opening that here pretty soon.
Can we open it today? Live?
No, we may do it later or something. I helped on the farm, and there was always chores and fixing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, Ed's back. He had to step out for a minute.
Well, good morning, Ed. Thank you for
Don't worry about them comments. No, we don't really worry about them. We let y'all know that y'all are more than welcome to let them know what you think. Are there any large shirts still left in the store, Stephanie?
No,
There is, but
it's only
the largest few.
The largest these shirts here.
Yeah.
All the shirts, everything was shipped out last night or yesterday. So if you ordered any shirts, that was all shipped yesterday.
I ate sunflower seeds a lot as a child. I did way more than I do now, but I still love my sunflower seeds.
So relaxing. I like the taste.
Oh man. See, it's morning and I'm wide awake and I'm still yawning. Y'all see me on the other lives. Y'all think I'm tired. I ain't tired. I just yawn. Come in, Cinderella.
Good morning, Joanne. How are y'all? Yeah. It was such a blessing. I wasn't expecting that at all. Um, and that's the deal is like when we talk about that stuff, we're not like wanting y'all to do that. And you know, I want, which I'm gonna write her a letter back and send it, because a lot of time names are different than the usual names, but I'm also not gonna take that blessing away from that person either.
Look, Cinderella doesn't like being picked up anymore like she used to. She said, "Put me down."
Yeah,
I preferred gummies when I was a kid. Our kids, I mean, if we get a box of gummies, they're not going to go to waste, but they would prefer, I guess, real snacks rather
Cinderella.
than gummies. I don't know. I don't eat a lot of gummies.
It depends
Same with
on what
Pop Tarts. Pop Tarts, they don't eat like a lot of them.
It depends on the flavor of the gummy bears, and then you got the flavor of the Pop Tart, which my favorite's probably gonna be like.
Well, thank you, Robert.
I love the fact that you all are doing it live in the morning. I just couldn't stay up for the late live. That's what I was excited about. That's what I was telling Brandon about. There was a bunch of people that couldn't make our lives at 9, 10, 11 o'clock, and that's understandable because of some people have normal schedules where they go to bed at 8 or 9 and then have to get up early in the morning for work or whatever. But that's what I like about having this one, because we'll have a morning live and then
We'll still
randomly do our evening lives.
We'll still do our one live a week.
Yeah.
At night, just because so many people enjoy that. Yeah.
Oh, she just wanted you. Hey, Kathy. Yeah, Arlene just said Leighton was able to pick up Cinderella. I picked her up just fine, but I think she knows that I hurt her ankle or her foot or hoof or whatever you call that thing. She's mad at me.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, this is something different. It's going to be a little different for me because really in the mornings I'm not much of a talker.
He's not a morning person.
I just drink my coffee and just kind of sit back and think what I'm going to do today. Like today we're going to finish planting the garden. I think we got cucumbers left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cucumbers
and pumpkin seeds.
And we got Grow Jack Doors pumpkin seeds, and then our garden should be complete. Then we'll have potatoes. We got one row of potatoes, 4 rows of corn, or is it 3 or 4?
4, I think.
4 rows of corn. We got probably 12 pepper plants. Hey, girl. Hey, no. And then we got probably 12 tomato plants, and then we planted half of a whole row of squash, and one single row of okra. So we're gonna have a lot of that, but next year I was trying to think, to make room for something else, but I don't want to plant something I don't eat, but I do want to start, like growing stuff to make, smoothies and stuff. Try to start drinking healthy, eating healthy, and I'm super excited about that.
There was a comment. Are you gonna send notifications to the lives in the mornings? Well, anytime we do go live, it's supposed to automatically send a notification. Yeah, as long as y'all push the notification bell.
Yeah.
And so you should get it, but yeah. Good morning, Robert. Love the mornings. lives gives me something to listen to while I'm working, and I love the late night lives also.
Hey, Mr. Mrs.
Ohio here, finding the pine. The Okie Homestead Expo will be soon. I'm excited to meet y'all, Brenda said.
Yes, I was just looking at that this morning as well. 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Super excited.
That means it's time for me to start packing.
Yeah.
I can't do it the day before again. I did that on this last trip for the auction.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's going to be kind of a vacation for us on this trip because it's just us two going. Um, and
Yep.
you know, that's, I said it in the video, and I know it's probably already went out, but you know, the kids love that, you know, well, I didn't know this until yesterday, and I had to kind of feedback into this, but Kayson actually gets to help the jet. Tell him about that.
Oh, Kayson at school, at the beginning of school year, he kept kind of getting it a little bit in trouble, and he'd get his name on the board.
Okay, Lori, thank you though.
And when you get your name on the board, that's when, like, either you don't get to go to recess or they discipline a little bit, something like that. And well, Kayson, you know how Kayson, his mind goes 90 to nothing. Well, it's hard for him to kind of sit still for long periods and whatnot and just think about it. Well, the teacher started something new, and she had him last year as well, so she kind of knows him. But he always wants to help the janitor. And they're like, no, you don't need to help. You just need to sit still. You need to do whatever you're supposed to do. Well, they figured out, it was still pretty early in the school year, that he will do anything to help take out the trash with the janitor. Which the janitor is, we see her all the time because she's actually Addison's coach's mom. And he loves her to death. And so the teacher tells them, okay, as long as you're good, you get to help take out the trash that day. If you don't get your name on the board, you get a help. So ever since then, I mean, I'm pretty sure he has not got his name on the board, and I think that's pretty awesome.
But that just goes in to show, growing up, and I teach Leighton is his brothers and sisters follow what he does.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, I taught Leighton. Everywhere I went, he was there with me, building things, doing things. So brothers and sisters see that. So when we're around the farm here, they will actually get in arguments on them wanting to do something, or they want to go first. I just think it's neat how Badger's good. I think it's neat how the kids learn that, and then they take it to school and they want to help as well, because Kayson's autistic, and you know, he is a little different than the kids there in the school, and they see that. And I think it's cool how they use that to advantage to get him to learn how to do things.
They figured out what works for him, which is awesome. Because a lot of people, or a lot of teachers and other staff members and stuff like that, they will treat all the kids the same, which sounds good. But like me working at a daycare for so long, you have to treat those kids how, well, you treat them the same, but you have to figure out what's best for that one kid, because not all the kids are different. Like Kayson, or I'll do like Leighton and Kayson, since Leighton's here. Leighton, you have to keep on him, and you have to kind of be stern. And then Kayson, if you want him to do something for you, you have to kind of, I think Brandon says that I baby him, but you have to be kind of soft and sweet with him to get him to do what you want. So you have to know the kids, and you have to know what to do with each kid.
It's crazy how they sit there. They got all the weeds and all that to eat, but they're sitting here eating the bark off the trees. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get caught up on comments.
Lori said, Brandon, I've been answering phones, so I might have missed it, but did you see Marie Heavy Bird's question about membership?
I did not. I was looking away. So the membership is
How do
on.
you become a member?
Okay, the membership is on Eddy Family Farm. There's a little green box that you hit join, and you just click that box and choose what. Hey, go get that little bird you had earlier. Hit that box, and it'll give you access to all the videos we've ever posted as a member at the very beginning. And a lot of people, and which is fine with me too, because it all works out in the long run. A lot of people will join for a couple months and go back and watch them, and then they'll step out for a couple months and come back, and that's okay. Um, it's the same thing we share with everyone. It's just maybe the members get to see it a little bit before everyone else.
Crystal wants to know which animals are the easiest to take care of. I'd say probably the goats.
Yeah, the goats.
Well, now that we know how to do it, I think really all of them, because the goats, the ponies, the llamas, they're all pretty much the same, because they roam and graze during the day, and then in the evenings we throw some feed out.
So this little guy yesterday, I was sitting out here and I was playing with him. Our baby chicks we let roam throughout the morning, and I went to town and I come back.
Thanks for watching.
And this little guy, when I pulled up, there was an owl that was sitting on the ground right there underneath the tree, and he was actually pecking at his head. And you can see all the skin's gone from the side of his head and the top of his head. Luckily, and I don't understand why, but I'm glad that the owl just didn't pick him up and take off when I pulled up. He actually flew off. So yeah, now the owls are coming in during the day, but we let all the little baby chicks run free. Go ahead and put him back in there.
Is he over there with the flower?
What?
Yeah,
over there?
they're staying over there by the building now, so they can run underneath it for cover.
I know, poor baby chickie.
No, we don't have a t-shirt folder board. I just fold them ourselves.
She said, Marie, she's seen that, but wouldn't come up to join.
It should. I'll have to go in and look at it here in a little bit.
Us on the spectrum, we see the world in very unique ways, but when we have things we love, we tend to be obsessive. Yeah, that's kind of how he is. He loves to help, and that was just one thing he loved to do, was he loved to help her take out the trash.
Robert said there's an auction in Missouri around July or August.
I think he was asking.
An auction coming up.
Any auctions? I think, I don't know what time that is. Let's see. It's so much better when someone finally figures out your kids. So many problems avoided. Yes, that's exactly right.
Penny says, I am a morning person as well. I'm not for sure. I do watch the late night lives the next day. I love your family.
Which of the birds are trying to be the loudest?
Y'all are so cute.
I think it was the long-tailed ones.
Yeah, we're fixing to. We got some more buff Orpingtons that we're going to breed down. The long-tailed ones we're going to be getting rid of. We're going to take them up to Marie's, and then I'm bringing some buff Orpingtons down here. They're chocolate, but the deal is they're getting rid of them because the rooster he's mean, but we'll bring him down here and put him in the pen, and if he gets to acting out like that, we just won't let him out.
Who?
The rooster.
The rooster we're going to be getting. For a minute there, I thought we were going to have some chicken nuggets.
Said the Walkers and us need to team up and go on a fishing trip, see who catches the most. We may have to do that. That's what I'm excited about. I get to
Being
go.
able to do stuff like that.
Yeah, doing things like that and going to go fishing and stuff with the kids. Um, that's awesome. I just got to get a good routine.
Yeah.
But another crazy thing. Um, so many of y'all know, you can see it in the lives that my back's been hurting or my neck, and my neck's been messed up for almost 3 years ever since I got in a fight at a convenience store. And afterwards, I went to the doctor. At first, I just thought it'd go away. And then I started going to the doctor and getting x-rays, MRIs. They couldn't find nothing. So I started going to the chiropractor, getting my back popped, my neck. Sometimes it would be okay, and then sometimes it wouldn't. So I got another MRI, nothing showed up. So the chiropractor said, hey, won't you go over to the physical therapy place? And they got a deal they call dry needling, where they put needles in your back, in your muscles, and basically do a factory reset. So I went over there Monday, and they did the shoulder part and my neck, and she started feeling it. She's like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. She was like, usually we have to find the little muscles that are locked up, but your whole quad here is completely locked up in your neck. And so they end up putting like 7, 8 needles just right in here. And then at the very back of my head here, they put like 2 needles in the back of my neck. And let me tell you, it does hurt. But once they put that needle so far down, you can feel the muscle contract, and it would just like jump. And when it jumped, it was like it was resetting it. And oh my gosh, that was a awesome day that day. It hurt from where the needle went in, but throughout the day it was loose. And now it's even a lot looser, and I'm doing my exercises so it doesn't go back. So I went back the next day and did the one in the center of my back, and there's several of them, but they only did a few because it's so close to your lung. They only do a few at a time because you don't want to put
Skittles.
You don't want to put too much pressure on her to take a chance to Skittles. Hey, she's itching her nose. So I'll get to go back Friday, and hopefully they get the rest of them on my back. So that's awesome. I've been dealing with that for a long time.
Big guy. Neil said, I always get a lot more satisfaction from doing things for others than I do for myself. Feeling appreciated by others is something I will never get used to, but it does feel good.
Yeah, it does. And that's the other day. We went to a restaurant, and I learned that we have a little cafe here. I learned that waiter, well, her tips and stuff, they have to split it with everybody there. And
so $10, you have to share. You have to share that whole $10 with every person that's working.
Yeah. So which I told staff, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Because this waiter was really, really good, and I've been in there times where the waitress wasn't good. So I don't even know how I got here, but yesterday I went in there, and I ate after physical therapy, and I gave her a good tip, and just seeing the look on her face, that smile, it was awesome. That's a great feeling. I mean, I felt really, really good for making her day. So I know what you mean about
that. Leighton, are you keeping track of what animals and how many of each?
I'm not keeping track of how many we have because I do not know. But I'm keeping track of the animals. Just petting them.
Samantha said prayers for Brandon with your back and neck.
Yeah,
Kathy said I had acupuncture in my neck. I didn't even feel the needles.
yeah. Let me tell you, I don't know. I don't know. Is that the same thing as acupuncture as dry needling? Because I'm gonna tell you, it hurts, and that needle went down there deep, but boy, it feels good now.
Have you tried a TENS unit?
Yeah, well, I have one here.
Oh, is that the thing that
Yeah.
shocks?
But there got to be nights where I would have to put that on when I edit because it would hurt so bad. So I'd leave it on for a long period of time, which ain't good. I just seen the owl just laying in that tree over there.
He's watching.
Yeah.
When the owl makes his move.
Why don't you get a friend or Fred? May help him stay home.
Well, we tried at the auction, but they was a little bit too steep out of our price range, and Fred is going to be leaving us here soon.
Yeah, because if we got one friend for Fred and then Fred's going to be leaving, we'd be stuck with just one cow again, and we know how that happens or how that works.
Donald, the garden's going really well, and the phone's actually charging right now. So here in a minute, well, I'm going to kind of walk y'all through and just show you the animals and maybe walk up the garden and show y'all that, and then we're going to get our day started.
Now that you can see that with Kayson, he has a deadpan face most of the time, but a huge smile when he gets told he's done something good.
Mm-hmm.
Dry needle and acupuncture, something different.
Oh, it is.
I love the way the llamas look so regal by holding their head high and the ears forward like they are surveying the danger.
We know the sound they make if they see. Where'd that come from?
On my leg just now. I felt it crawling up.
That's a blood tick.
They don't want to see that. Working on computer can aggravate your neck problems. Don't overdo it.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking, because you're sitting there or like looking at the phone. You got your neck looking down all the time, and I mean, you either have the phone or the computer at all times.
And that's the deal was, when I sit there and edit, that's when it starts hurting the most and starts locking up, because I may be in that same position for 3 or 4 hours that night. But, she gave me some stretches to do while I'm doing it. But another thing I do is when I was at work, I always knew that I didn't hurt as bad when I had my vest on. So what I did a couple nights ago, and what I did last night as well, I'll put that vest on and tighten it up really tight, and it forces my back to basically stay up straight, and it don't hurt that way. So I'm going to wear that for a while I'm editing and stuff. That way it eventually, those muscles, start knowing that, being in that certain position ain't right.
Say that, Robin.
Leighton's been hanging around Cassie with all of his yawning left alone.
Yeah. And they found out I don't know if y'all seen that, but on Catching Up with the Walkers, they found out she was misdiagnosed, and they found out what was wrong with her.
Really? Did they say what it was?
Yeah, but go over and watch and see what they got.
Cassie?
Yeah.
Let Leighton go rest. He's got all day to rest. So I mean, if he wanted to, he would. But I even told him, he woke up around the time I was getting the other kids to sleep, or when I was getting the rest of the kids ready for school. I told him, I said, you go back to sleep. He didn't want to. So he got up, took a shower, and he's ready for the day, I guess.
Angela said, good morning. So glad I caught y'all on your new channel. My granddaughter, that's kind of clear too. Granddaughter,
Kinley and grandson Polly.
Love watching your show with me. Well, awesome. Thank you. What did you say, Kinley?
Mm-hmm. And Polly.
Thank you so much, Kinley and Tolly. I hope y'all have a wonderful day and get a lot of things done with your grandma.
Now, the llama's been named yet. Are we going to keep Delta and Dolan, or are they too complicated for the kids?
Delta and Dolan?
Delta
No.
and Dawn.
No, Dawn. You said Delta and Dawn.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I didn't either. We need to. I really liked one the other day that someone mentioned, and I might have screenshotted it actually, but I don't remember what they were.
There's some.
Have you ever had a horse with limit?
Lamatitis.
I don't even know what that is.
Laminitis.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Face of America.
Brandon, would you be able to find out how the police dog is doing? The one that you did have?
Yeah. I'm still in contact with those guys. A few of them. I still have officers that call and talk to me, and I've still got the officers call that get advice and you know what would you do in this situation, because there's a lot of times that we'd be on a traffic stop and got something going on, you'd go back and talk to another, even me I'd go up and say, hey, this is going on, what would you do, get advice to see. So even though I left the sheriff's office, I still, all my friends and stuff, there's some that are still really truly your friends, and there's some that that they're glad you're gone, but that's just kind of part of it.
It's always important to make sure you're sitting correctly when working at the computer. Leaning forward is a problem to ensure the chair, desk, and computer are all set so you don't have to reach.
Yeah.
Sounds like the shower has become a popular thing lately.
Good morning from Pennsylvania.
Kathy, Leighton won't be at the expo. We decided this year, like last year, Addison and Leighton both went, but this year they just kind of ran kind of everywhere, and I didn't have eyes at all times on them. And
we didn't like that.
Even though they're older, it's still, we're just keeping all kids with family and friends. Did you get 2 guineas?
Yeah, we did get 2 guineas, and we left
Sugar and Spice. That was the name.
Sugar and Spice.
That was the one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
we'll
do that.
Sugar and Spice.
Spice.
Yeah, we got the guineas, and we left them in for about a week and a half. And as soon as we let them out,
they took off.
They never come back.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be one of those deals. We're going to have to raise them here, and then they'll stay here. But we do need to get them because that's going to help with the ticks.
Yep. How's Blake?
He's doing good. He's I think he's transitioning into a new unit. He doesn't have that police truck anymore. He went back to a Tahoe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The walkers did a video on the hoof infection. Oh, it's an infection.
Oh, was that what that face of the earth?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go over to Catching Up with the Walkers, I don't know what video it is, but I do remember them talking about that infection, and there was quite a bit they had to do to keep it, to actually get it fixed.
Random thing to do says the young man can run the farm while you're gone, head foreman, and that's what he will do. I mean, obviously he won't stay here. But yeah, they'll be here to come daily and do their chores and make sure everything's fed and everything.
I'm glad that you said that. That's where I forgot my sentence earlier, because I was telling them about how the kids learn how to do things from him. So while we're gone, we're going to be gone for about a week, and this place will be taken care of by 11 and a 9-year-old, because they know how to do everything around here. They know how to feed, water. They know what to feed them.
Might be 11 and 7-year-old because the boys are staying somewhere different than the girls.
Well, him and Kayson can do it. I mean, Kayson could actually take care of these animals himself.
Yeah. And he wants to. He loves to.
I have to make him not feed the chickens so much because he will feed them 2 or 3 times a day. So, and I say 2 or 3 times a day, you ought to see his feeds in the morning. I mean, he gives them a bunch.
Yeah.
And then we come outside and there's food everywhere. Like, nope, can't do that.
But yeah. Yeah, the boys will be with Papa and Nana, so that'll be easiest for them to come. Wish I would have got a notification about this video. It never showed up, but until I searched and happened to find y'all, but missed most of your live.
Well, like I say, is I don't understand why they don't send notifications out, but that's just been something we've dealt with. I think she laid an egg or something that we've dealt with on the other channels, but that's kind of the reason why we try to do a live a little longer. You know, obviously we're not going to do these lives as long as we do our night ones. But there probably won't be like a routine. We'll just randomly go live because it's so crazy with everything that goes on that even I really didn't realize until I'm home now. So, like I said earlier, I think I've been to more ball games in 2 weeks than I did in the whole year last year.
Brandon's being rude and trying to talk over the chickens.
I know. She's loud.
Where do you get feed?
We get feed at Stillwater Milling. Howdy from Tennessee. Thank you so much for stopping in.
What are you going to do with the empty rabbit cages? I was thinking like chicken brooders.
Yeah, that's what me, Cassie, and Steph was talking about. Was we're going to make them into. I'm going to cut the dividers out and make them into individuals.
Make them into one big brooder.
Yeah.
Let's see here. She's proud of that egg.
Yeah.
I think she's laying multiple eggs. I've never heard that until Brandon mentioned it, and then every time one does it, it's usually in that one pen, and they're not even laying yet.
Let me go see if there's an egg over there.
I was getting ready. You tuck your pocket in.
If I had a good wife.
I ain't tucking his pocket in. He's crazy. Morning, Donna. Just tell me I'm right.
I think she put it back in her pocket.
Whatever. That's why you had your back pocket open? Tell Kayson my granddaughter loves his chickens. She is crazy little chicken lady. I will let him know.
I think she thinks she laid one because there's nest over here. Yeah, there's nest.
Sure.
You got outside. Badger, you trying to
Morning, Teresa.
Badger.
Teresa from Alabama.
Teresa from Alabama.
Was that the state? Ed's gotta go.
West
I'm
Virginia.
back to work today. Oh yeah.
All right, Ed. Hope you have a great day. Hope you get adjusted. It's always hard to go back to work after you've been on vacation. So I'm gonna let Steph read some of the comments, and I think the battery's charged enough that we can walk around and look at a few things.
Oh man.
Y'all hang on. Don't get dizzy. Let me see if I can flip this camera around.
Yeah, I'm sure they're tired of looking at your face.
You're funny. There should be a way to flip the camera. You would think. Or maybe you have to do it before. Settings. Oh, good Lord.
No, go back. That's gonna start a whole new one. Oh
Look.
no, it's 55. Are you back?
Yeah, we're back on here. Well, I was going to try to turn y'all around.
I guess StreamYard you can't turn around.
So,
Does anyone
somebody
know StreamYard? Know what you're gonna show, and then I will let you know if you're low or high.
Oh man, that's going to be irritating. Turn this way so you can see something while I'm looking. It seems like I've done that before.
Doggone it, Brandon! You broke the camera.
I know. I was wanting to show y'all some things,
Google
but
said Lester does, and he uses StreamYard.
okay. Let's see here. Let's see if I can figure out what.
Lori said you can, but I forgot how. Greg knows how to do it, but he's not here. No. No.
Oh my goodness.
It's probably like you flip it or like you.
Private chat layout, post comment settings, general.
No.
Well, I guess it's not going to work, man. Hopefully, I can figure out why it won't let me go live on banners. Was trying to go live.
Settings.
Go to settings.
Yeah. Enter a studio and click settings.
Settings.
Click the checkbox mirror my video.
Okay.
Front camera. Yeah, right there.
Now what?
Now you should be able to somehow mirror it.
Well,
Go settings.
settings. Camera.
Mirror.
Front camera. I don't know. It
You
won't.
didn't make me a mod. Or Eddie filmed for him.
Uh. Man.
We'll figure it out one of these days.
Ain't one of these days. Podcast information. Hell, I'm gonna just have to turn it around this way, I guess. Where's that? You got the phone, so what did I do with that other phone? All right.
Puppy.
I know. Well, I don't. We may have to wait the next time to turn the camera around, but there's our little blue hens or blue chickens. Kayson loves these guys probably as much as I love them as well. And then I can turn it sideways. We haven't got no names for these guys yet. But we'll walk up here to the garden and see how far we can actually get up to the garden. All the goats sitting over there on the pond. Steph, you might have to help me out there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the baby chicks. I'll show them the baby chicks here. I'm going to get all this stuff around that tree there today too, and move it as well.
It's coming in really clear.
Really clear. Look at those
My
baby. Look at those beautiful chickens.
This is Kayson's catch bucket. Yesterday he said, "Mom, scare the chickens over this way." So I had my foot like this, and he had the bill up like this. And when he got close, he put it down on him.
He likes building traps. He likes building traps for the animals and catching them. So we're slowly walking up here to the garden. We're supposed to get a bunch of rain this week.
This whole week.
Y'all let us know if it starts buffering or whatever, because I want to kind of find out how far we can go.
Can't you take the baby chickens and put them like in a cage like you got the other chickens? Yes, but we got to get one first. I think that's what you're going to do with that brooder thing, aren't you?
Yeah, so at night we do put them in a cage, but during the day we let them run. But I'm going to make a long chicken run for all the babies, because I just enjoy watching them just run all over the yard. It's awesome to watch them just peck on everything, and which a lot of those that we have right now, we had subscribers send us some eggs, and they hatched, but I don't know what kind of chickens they are, just because some of them got feathers that are poofed out, and some of them got feathers on the very top of their head. But
Still coming clear as
well, good.
Oh yeah, Sylvia said, "Did that owl leave?"
I just seen him go in the trees, but this here, we're going to try to clean all this up today. This is what y'all haven't.
Get this all mowed.
Yeah, y'all haven't seen this yet, but this here, Leighton mowed everything up here on the hill the other day. You'll see that.
How he mowed that one area.
Like, yeah, he was just he was getting used to the lawnmower, and I was really impressed. You know, he took his time, he went slow, and he went through, and I mean, that's something pretty big for him to be operating a zero turn and doing a good job. Which that video, I can't wait until it comes out, because I got a lot of drone footage with that. So
it's just wow, nice and green.
Yes, everything is green.
Has the ponies been to the vet yet? How old are they? They're so cute. I want one.
So we didn't take them to the vet. We did. We did contact the vet. The vet told us what to give the ponies, and Marie, she raises ponies and she has all kinds of medicine. So Marie's like a vet as well because she knows her stuff about ponies. Ponies, you have to be very careful on what you actually give them and what they eat because they can founder, they can do all kinds of stuff. But we got Marie right down the road. She helps us out when it comes to that stuff. But look at, and this is one reason why I want to get caught up on the videos, get everybody caught up to like the real life, because we have not showed any of this, but y'all know me, I can't keep secrets from y'all. Um, it was hard enough to keep a secret from me leaving the sheriff's office for about a week. But these little bitty spots here, we went through and planted our this whole these two rows here on this black strip here, are that's all okra. And then right here from I'll walk down here. From down here to the tomatoes, that's all going to be squash. I love squash. I love fried squash, but it's going to go all the way down to the end. And look at those peppers; they are doing amazing. I'm just really, really happy that the peppers are doing as good as they are. Um, and a lot of that is because you know, this ground is first year. It's first year garden. I mean, we huh? Yeah, we didn't have a lot of fertilizer. We haven't put fertilizer on it, but we are taking some like rabbit poop, and we will put them in with these new the new seeds that we planted, and it'll help them grow. Um, Tomato plants are doing awesome.
I think it's almost time to get some cages. Get
Yeah.
cages so they can start growing higher.
Oh my gosh, I seen how much them cages are yesterday. We might not have got so many tomato plants. Those things are $8 a piece. And how many got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Too many.
Oh wow. I said 10 tomato plants. We got 17. But
yes, we still have the cow.
yeah, we got the cow. I'm gonna try to mow all this today. I was going to leave it up, but that keeps snakes around because the goats, they're not going to eat all this grass here. And we might also, I thought about reaching out to Marie and see if we can get 3 or 4 more ponies down here or something like that. I don't know. We may go get another cow or two. But I just hate for all this grass just to go down the drain, especially when we was in drought and we was needing grass last year. But I won't cut it as short as I cut this yesterday because I just don't want to have to keep repeating this. But look at that corn. The corn, we're going to come back and actually, I know it's really close together, but when we went to the chicken auction with Cassie and Gary, when we actually bought the trailer from them, I was talking to Gary, and that's why I was asking him, how do you, have such a beautiful corn, all of them come up real nice and pretty, and he said that he planted extra seeds, and you know, uh, once they got big enough, he transplanted them to where they needed to be, and the other ones he would just get rid of. That way, he had uh, 3 or 4 rows of corn. And I learned this when Ed was here, and I think Gary told me as well. Um, that corn, when it grows, it's got to pollinate. So if it's got corn by it, um, I think it's Ed or Roger might have told me. It pollinates, and that's what makes the corn grow longer or fill out. I guess I would say.
My beautiful potatoes.
Look at
Can't forget about those.
Steph loves those potatoes.
Yeah, we eat a lot of potatoes, especially having kids. We have French fries. We have mashed potatoes, baked potatoes. Isn't there something else? I don't know. Just fried potatoes. I knew there was something else. Hash browns you can make out of them. Everything, and we do potatoes almost every meal, and now I don't have to buy them.
Well, we may not have enough potatoes in. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of potatoes because I have instant potatoes too. That because
I'm
like right
talking.
now ball season.
I'm talking about next year. Probably need to do a couple more rows in because
Oh my.
eventually I want to just be able to grow our own food. Do y'all mound the people out there that grows gardens? Do you mound your potatoes up? Steph saying needs to mount them up or something like that.
Yeah, what I've heard from a few different people is whenever they get so big, I can't remember how big they're supposed to get, but when they get so big, you mound them up and those roots will grow in that mound and create more potatoes. Makes sense to me.
So would you just get the dirt beside them, or do you need to bring more dirt in, or what?
Probably both because you're not going to use this dirt over here.
And I notice this corn over here, it's not
This
doing.
row.
Yeah, it's not doing as good as the corn we got. So the corn, these 3 rows here, we got those corn seeds at Stillwater Milling, and they had a coating over them that was red. Now the first row we planted, we got that corn from Tractor Supply, and it don't look too good. We may have to end up transplanting that whole row over there.
Well, what we could do is since we have to transplant these anyways, just move those over to this side over here.
Yeah, we may do that. There still should be 2 potatoes right there in front of you. Knock that dirt hill over a little bit. Yeah, I think it might be a little too tall.
It's right there.
That's right there.
Yep.
And there should be one right there where that little hoe is.
You just wanted me to play in the dirt. I don't feel nothing there.
Right there.
No.
Well, we may need to go get one and put there because it should have been there.
It should have been. Yeah.
The kids helped me there. We'll just have to look at that later. They might have missed one or so. But
It's called healing your potatoes. Rita said you need to check other places. I just saw at Walmart where $3 each. You may just consider putting them on the fence panel. Um, would be cheaper. Just doing a fence panel, and then they can grow up inside of them.
oh, the potatoes.
No, the tomatoes.
Oh,
I think she's talking about
oh, okay.
that. Lisa said yes. Just keep adding dirt on top of the plant. So do you not like actually mound it up? Do you just put dirt over the top? You don't like flatten it or nothing? Um, yeah, Christina said y'all got enough land to grow all the potatoes you want.
Yeah.
Colt said you need to mound your potatoes. Keep putting dirt once a week on top of the green, and then your corn you need to pull up dirt from the roots around the roots. Yes, mound up the potatoes.
All right.
Penny said yes. That's a Gary Walker question. He's good on potatoes. Yeah, that's what I watched his potato video, and that's kind of where I got the idea.
But it's going to be pretty here in a couple weeks. The corn should be a pretty good size.
Yeah, Kay Barn said use panels for the tomatoes.
I may do that then. because we did use some small ones last year, but they just didn't work out as well. Now I did take some hay, or not hay, some wire, and just make a circle, and I cut out individual holes inside of it to make it bigger squares one year, and that worked pretty good. But um, I don't know. We'll do something.
Neil said, looks like the end of your garden is the limit for a reliable connection.
Huh?
I don't really know what you're talking about, Neil.
There's side by side don't get very far from me.
Good morning. I haven't seen Toby. Is he still around? It's morning, so he is actually, I believe, he sleeps under the camper.
Yeah. So what we learned once we moved out here is you won't see, you will not see the livestock guardian dogs very much in the morning time. You'll start seeing them more around 1 or 2 o'clock because they are up all night long, and they was up all night long. I could hear them bark all night.
He was talking about the Wi-Fi connection, the end of the garden.
Oh,
like that's where it ends.
Okay. See, Cowboy follows me everywhere. Cowboy, they want to say hi. You find you a bug down there? Huh?
It was perfect all over that garden. You're better than me. I wouldn't plant any okra. I hate it. Yeah, see, I think we might have did a little bit over the top with the okra because Brandon's the only one that likes okra. I think Kayson might eat it, but yeah, I don't do okra.
You gonna talk to him? Come on, Cowboy. All right. Did y'all understand that? Look at that beautiful tire. That video is going to be coming out as well.
Jack said, yeah, mound the potatoes by pulling dirt from each side and just pulling it up on top of it.
Okay.
And Walker's used the panels, I believe, that my son did it last year and worked great. Use little clips or something to hold it up. Yeah, we can do that.
Who pulled that turtle trap?
I was going to ask this morning. It was up on the deal. I don't think Leighton went to it yesterday, did he? Because he asked and we told him just wait a minute, and then we had to go to the ball game.
Yeah, we went to the...
You never do too much okra, just freeze it. That's probably what I'll end up doing. But I hear with most vegetables, how you freeze them is you will pick them and then you'll boil them. This is, I think, what Roger was saying. Boil them and then put them in a sack and freeze them.
I think that trap is going to be Kayson. Because if Leighton did it, he would have put it back out there.
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies. How are y'all? Y'all enjoying tanning?
Gentleman up there.
Yeah, got the head of the pack on top up there with crybaby. Here, hold this.
Hold it on me or hold it on you? I'll turn it around. I'm just going to kind of guesstimate. Woo! That's why I wanted it on you. We can see you get stuck.
Yeah. Oh.
There's a turtle right beside it.
Weird.
Let's hope it was a turtle.
Oh, there was a fish in there.
A fish in the thing?
No, that was on the side of it.
Oh. I didn't know we had fish in there.
Yeah, fish comes from birds and stuff. Like they eggs.
Let's see if he falls in. Now it's kind of buffering. It's kind of buffering off and on right here. Give that stick behind you.
So it is buffering right there.
I believe you can get solar powered Wi-Fi extenders. We may try that. Sandra says there's no buffering at all for her though. But I'm kind of walking backwards too.
Yeah. I'll just walk back up here.
Okay, you kind of kept that up though. Let's make sure it.
Yeah, I gotta get some.
Well, that didn't work.
I gotta get some wires to come around there. I get my shoe. Good morning, ladies. What are y'all doing? Huh?
Yeah, it was only when you switched with me.
Oh, so that means I have all the.
That means he's full of electric.
Hi, Pennywise. How are you, little girl? This is our goat that we got from Kevin and Rachel with Hidden Heights Farm. Ain't that right? Oh, I know. She's always been a little skittish, but we can get closer to her than we used to.
There's Teacup back there.
Hey, look at him.
He is passed smooth out. Mama doesn't like you messing with him.
Hey, how are you? How are you doing? Are you okay?
It's nap time.
Are you okay? He's a pretty little goat.
Christina said, yeah, he's full of something.
Hello?
I like that comment.
Hello? I sure hope he ain't hurt. Hey. Hey.
Trying to sleep.
Had me scared there for a minute. You okay? Hey, boy. Wake up. You ain't sleeping today. You got me scared now. What are you doing? Come here. Oh, okay. My bad. Use this as snoozing, wouldn't you? You scared me. You gonna stay up all night and sleep all day? Huh? There's Spice behind you. Say hi. How are you, girl? How are you doing? Yeah, yeah. You're coming. You want to drink your coffee, don't you? You want a little bit of coffee? No? No coffee? You's a pretty girl. Pretty girl.
It's called the death sleep.
Yeah. That ain't no joke. Let me get my wire pliers, come back over and get these cut off. This is from when we was feeding the horses over here.
Yeah. Oh,
That was a death sleep.
yeah.
Did you get that on camera?
I don't know. Did y'all see that? She was asleep and fell right off that.
She rolled over and fell.
Oh my goodness.
Now I'm still working on Daniel's goats. These are the goats we got from Daniel. And
You want to grab this and I'll come over? Hang on, guys.
still working with the goats over here. With we got from Daniel. Obviously, you bring them to a new place. It takes a little bit of time to get them adjusted. Yeah.
That's where you're supposed to be eating, not sleeping.
Yeah. Well, you sleeping in your feed trough? Huh? Yeah. Well, you shouldn't have. You should have got out yesterday. Hey. Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. Come here, 3-7. 007 right here is the one that taught all the goats to escape. Y'all just sitting here chilling. But anyways, guys, we want to thank y'all for hopping on our first live morning with the Eddies. I think we're going to go ahead and get the day started. We kind of showed you the garden, the animals. I hope everything went well. Hope this is what y'all expected. For the most part, we're going to do lives on here, but from time to time, there may be a video. I don't know. But for the most part, it's probably just going to be a live video that we can get up and drink coffee and just wake up with each and every one of y'all and just to get the day started.
Now it's getting warm. They think
Y'all,
they're getting out.
they think they're going to get out today.
What do you
Y'all
think?
going to behave? Y'all going to behave?
You want me to let them out?
I don't know.
What do we got planned today? May leave them in right now, and in just a little bit, we'll let them out.
Yeah, because they really need to eat this stuff back here on the backside. Get to eating this and cleaning it up a little bit. So, but
Look, there's the one that was asleep.
yeah, now she's following me everywhere. Yeah, y'all are so pretty. Yes, and we have a cinnamon. Cinnamon's actually on the outside. She's going to be having a baby here pretty soon, or babies. So, oh, there she is, right over there. She's gonna be having a baby over here pretty soon.
Yeah, like really, really soon.
Yeah, she's awesome. But we're gonna go ahead and get our day started. We want to thank each and every one of y'all for hanging out with us this morning. Um, just remember, if you're hopping over here from the other channels and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to Morning with the Eddies. And yeah, I don't know when we'll go live again, but we'll just hop on. It'll be morning time. Who knows? It might be evening time. That's why I told Steph yesterday. I wanted to go live yesterday, but I couldn't get it up and working. And then yesterday we got home from the ball game. I was like, we already go live, but I was like, no, it's morning with the Eddy, so we're going to do it in the morning. So, but hope each and every one of y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye.